First up, I want to go across to Panda, BJP Delhi in charge, joining us on the show. The face-off, Mr. Panda, is only escalating in the national capital. Now, first up, I want to begin by asking you, the Aam Aadmi Party has maintained that all of this is being done to fix Jain before Himachal elections. But Arvind Kejriwal has today charged the Prime Minister directly, saying that you are after the Delhi and Punjab government especially, and all of this is political vendetta. That you, the BJP, has the agencies, but God is with them.
133 gold coins. That is not political vendetta. Nobody has planted it on them. The illegal lands that have been purchased in various villages surrounding Delhi, the numbers of shell companies which are on record, the digital records that have been traced, these are not anybody's figment of anybody's imagination. The reality is, Satyendra Jain is the how should I put it, the Munimji of their party. He's the linchpin of the Aam Aadmi Party's massive illicit money laundering operation, and they're freaked out that this is going to disrupt their system of politicking, and it's also exposing them. All along, they've been claiming that they're honest, and it is getting exposed. And the point is, if it was being done only for Himachal, why didn't it happen just before the Punjab elections? The reality is that the law in this country goes through a particular process. You have to go through conducting the investigations under a standard that is upheld in the courts. Neither can it be rushed through to the other day, Mr. Kejriwal was saying, arrest all of us at the same time.
Yes.
These things can't be rushed through to accommodate his drama. He's done a lot of drama. His drama is getting exposed. Neither can it be rushed through, nor will it be delayed, because as Modi ji has said from the beginning, na khaunga, na kisi ko khane dunga. And that, that penny has dropped on the Aam Aadmi Party, and they are being very uncomfortable about it.
But there is a big charge that is coming from all opposition parties that their leaders are being attacked time and again by central agencies. The track record of the central agencies is also nothing to write home about. No real conviction happens, especially when we're talking about corruption cases at high places.
The reality is that all these parties have got used to decades of evading the law. There are politicians around the country who have never paid a penny in taxes, despite being worth billions, despite having huge assets, despite living lavish lifestyles. The Aam Aadmi Party does the same thing. In a very short period of time, they have gathered immense amounts of illicit cash, and they are cycling it through shell companies, through illegal land purchases, which is getting exposed. Now, one point you've made is that the investigating agencies in the past used to get manipulated so that cases used to get dropped and not pursued enthusiastically. And therefore, many political leaders in places like Jammu and Kashmir, in places like Bengal, have got away with it for many decades. Now they're not able to get away anymore. You've seen how senior leaders in Bihar have ended up in jail. You've seen how other senior leaders in other places who are involved in this kind of illicit transactions are getting caught. Now, when the when the shoe pinches closer to home is when the Aam Aadmi Party is freaking out. The reality is they're no longer going to be able to get away with it. With GST, with the linking of PAN and Aadhaar, PAN numbers to Aadhaar and banking accounts.
Right.
All this has happened during Prime Minister Modi ji's term. All this has made it more and more difficult to escape the long arms of the law. And they are not able to adjust to that reality.
Okay, I'll ask you a final question. In the larger context, as I see it, you can disagree with it. This seems to be a pitch battle now in Delhi, possibly leading up to the next elections where the BJP wants to fight big. But this can very much be make or break now for either party. If Jain is found guilty, I don't know what happens to the Aam Aadmi Party. But if not, then they receive a massive fillip. Then their charge against you will stick.
No, I don't think at all it will be a make or break situation. The reality is the Aam Aadmi Party has fooled the people of Delhi for several years now by making this fake claim of honesty, making many fake claims. Now, for example, many people think that the Aam Aadmi Party, by offering a lot of freebies in Delhi, has got an edge. And yes, they have been in government for last many years. The reality is it is proving very, very expensive for the people of Delhi. Today, you can go around and check what kind of water the people of Delhi are getting. Now, despite being in government for so long, people in Delhi are getting sick because of the terrible water. Every year, Mr. Kejriwal promises to clean up the Yamuna next year. And that charade has been going on for 8 years now. So it's crunch time as their lies keep on getting more and more exposed. And this particular issue where their main money man, their main money bags is caught in a web of illicit money transfers and money laundering is obviously scaring them witless.
Okay, I will leave it at that. I'll take the points that you're raising to the Aam Aadmi Party as well. Delhi BJP in charge, Jay Panda, thanks a lot for joining us. Let's take